Again. Doing the grind once more. I think today we're gonna finally touch our base stats, other than Spirit. I've got the skills I want, to be honest. Well, I'm gonna get Spirit to 200 first, but then we're gonna be touching skills because back key drain is absurd. Not skills, yeah, the stats. Strength, con, you know, those ones, love those. Let's try our quests first. Two hours till my daily reward. Come on. Yeah, trying to upload the last content that I've recorded while also recording, while also playing Craft Super. It's not very friendly on the PC. I don't have a shitbox or anything, but damn. I'm also just not waiting for that to upload. Dang. Okay. That should be more than 10 spirit, I think. Right. I should put 10 spirit in and then I'll have 40 more BP than I need. But that's okay. I could put 10 spirit in and get it immediately, but the stats are gonna go up regardless of how fast I try to do it, you know? There's no need to really try to just mess with the build if I don't have to. I think switching from good to evil for Majin Mark was the right play, because Corrin was not giving me the beans he owed. Let's turn that down to 8. I don't have anything worth seeing that far, so... It's like a minefield dodging the items. I can go do Tau first. Just make sure he's in the right spot. Yeah, he was off a little bit. some PC struggles. Let's see. I'll try going 100% into base farm. I should be able to just hold it at minimal. Spirit could be 50? Blank. I mean, my key is definitely surviving better. I've lived with worse key drains than this. This is fine, to be honest. Like, this actually isn't that bad. And it'll get better with mastery. Grab a few extra power points. This legendary's putting in work though, I'll tell you what. Muscle tower once again. Oh yeah. Now that I'm not like worried about my key just one-shotting, it's actually not that bad. It's still super rough, but you know, it could definitely be worse. Really not bad. Here's my stat sheet in the multi. It's actually kind of deviously big. Well, that's a criminally large multi for first super form. I also have like everything going for me. PowerPoints, legendary launching. Scrounge together some PowerPoints because I need to run the tower again right after this. I think I used 1 tick of power points there. So that's pretty decent. Yeah, having spirit cut in half, it is rough. Like, I have really good spirit here for my other stats, and it feels like I still have pretty ass spirit. But yeah, it's chill. Yeah, I don't need full HP for these. Not HP, I don't need full power points. Superform's just gonna carry me through them. I got stuff to do. Ooh, oh. Can't believe I was fighting them in PowerPoint Superform with Legendary. Cell was still just beating my ass. Like, he's my father. Like, whole ass father figure right there. Almost called him dad on accident when he hit me the first time. Crazy work. Yeah, there's my quest resetting. He's not bad. Plus I get key boost still. Well, when I die. Dude, when I die, I'm getting a crazy power spike. Yeah, Arco power points is just a lot of micromanaging. Just powering down whenever you don't need to be powered up. Though you keep your power points topped off. Dang, I could go for some top right now. But yeah, just keeping them topped off is just kind of the way to go. I need to farm Dynamite after this. After I do my other quests again, of course. Save the power points while I run over. My key will survive. I think human would have done pretty well on a run like this. Mostly just because they have more stamina. Their damage is the same. Their forms are, well, oh, that's the wrong capsule. It's less multi, but it's also less drain. So it's a more, how do I say, friendly first form. So their form is like Super Saiyan 2 with like, I think slightly less drain maybe. That's only at higher super form levels. Or I guess that's their second form, isn't it? They get the buff on first. Something like that. Yeah, it's a more like mellowed out form than this form. But at the same time, I do kind of need the stats off of this. Like, I'm still kind of getting my ass beat even with the multi that I'm getting. And you compare it to Arcos and then, you know, falls kind of short early game. By kind of, I mean like ridiculously short early game. Warp, it's probably faster, and it's less walking. 200 spirit. Oh yeah, I can rank up. is that cheese sword? No, I'm not using that again. You can't make me. I'm in minimal. Okay. There. Quest? 5 minutes. You do not need to super form for these guys. Just base. Yeah, and then you get the Arco form on Arcosian, so that's better early game. Like the 1.5 base form. Then you get the power points, and it's pretty impossible to compare another race to Arcosian early game. Like, it's just not happening. You're not going to get it. Nothing is ever going to compare to Arcosian early game. Most people don't know how broken it is. Do I have quest 2? No. Actually, let me check how long Pal has. 5 minutes. Okay. Oof. Yeah, I think I pushed my PC a little too hard. Yeah, just give it a sec. Okay. That should be a little better. I missed out on some PowerPoint gaining time, but it's fine. Gonna have to manage my PowerPoints a little better because this is not working right now. gonna keep eating capsules like this, I do need to get more dynamite. But I get bigger stats pretty soon here. I might throw a level 30 on a book, actually. Pro 3, pretty useless. That's okay. Yeah, 2/3 of a stack right there. It's not bad. Oof. If they're not gonna spawn, they're not gonna spawn. I got a little bit of dynamite. I can just grab some power points for the rest. There's a stack of dirt. That's the middle. And then mine that other circle. It's a shame shovels don't increase the break speed. I think it might be faster with my pickaxe, because that'll give me haste when I mine. But that's fine. Grab some more cursed earth. Because it's basically free if I just mine it. That's 60 cursed earth. 60 cursed earth and some dirt. That'll make a decent farm pretty instantly. If I bring this to 400, then this can go to 200. And I'll be a decent amount stronger. Should be able to do Muscle Tower without PowerPoints or Legendary after that. Because that'll be a decent power up. Come on, PowerPoints. You can do it. There's another book. And I can go get more books whenever. That's close enough to max PowerPoints for me. Yeah, it's close enough. Efficiency 4. I don't hate that actually. Yeah, because I can just throw that onto like any of my tools. I need an anvil. That's true actually. I do need an anvil. Next time I'm warping, I'll see if I remember to go get my iron. What is it? 27 and 4, so that's 31. Half a stack of iron I can do. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't hate efficiency 4. It lets me up my tools. Just max them right out. Yeah, I more so want to see if I can get a Z-sword cooking. A max sharp Z-sword, because if I had the strength to a Z-sword, it wouldn't be horrible. If I had the strength to it all, I'd want it to be a Z-sword. I don't have any of the better weapons right now. That's gonna be my best for, you know, a while. And I can use my sigil to unenchant if I really wanted to disenchant. Disenchant. Gotta use that real fanciness. I'm just gonna keep my books on me, bro. Not gonna lie. Power 4, yeah, that's a trash book. I need to make a chest for books. If I grabbed the stack of glowstone, right, hypothetically, and just mined through that wall, right, that should be all blocked up. sucks is that I know there's more on just the other side. Yeah, like there. Gonna grab another stack of glowstone. See what I can do about that other one. Huh. Wow, that's a cave system. Okay. It's gonna be mostly lit up now. Not bad. It could have been bigger, so it's not too horrible. There's a couple there, but that does get rid of a lot of them in the vicinity. Book. Smite 4. Don't really need that. I swear you could buy catching somewhere. Was it gravity things? The gravity machines that you have to buy for like 10k to break into one catching? I think it might have been. Pretty sure when you break those you get a catching shard. I thought you could just buy them outright. Is it a spawn shop? Maybe. Okay, that number is killing me. Yeah, because there's another shop at spawn. It's over here. Okay, bro. What am I, a fucking pigeon? Who put that there? Oh, but they just completely got rid of it all or what? Bro, what? Why do they do this? They change the shop like every couple months. Yeah. Like, okay, man. Why? Oh, 'cause they moved spawn, so none of the shop signs worked. Yeah. So now there's no catch and seller. Unlucky. Okay. somewhere here. 4106. 4106, there it is, for 7k apiece. Bro, why can you make catching tools? Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask. I need 3 for the blade. And 1 for the hilt, so I need 4. And I am too broke for that. I need 24k. Yeah. So I'm a little broke. That's 22k. I'm a little broke. I will get there though, but for now, it's kind of rough. It should have been enough time for all these to reset. Yep. Mercenary town. Yeah, strength should be able to move up. After 20 con, I can do 10 strength. I don't want to mess up with my ratios too much, just because usually you can kind of do whatever. Like, most people can just do whatever, but with them cut in half, it's actually like super toxic. If you put in 10 strength, it's like you're putting in 20 strength, and that just snowballs out of control way too fast. If you mess around with your ratios and run like a 1-to-1 on this sort of thing, you'll just die. Yeah, it's honestly hard playing while recording and like uploading videos, all that. It's so much easier to just get on, don't say like anything and just grind for like however many hours. I'm not even gonna lie. When you gotta do all the other stuff like talking and all that shit. Yeah, my riveting commentary, I know, but yeah, it's just not the same. Not my fastest, but I do need the money. Yeah, I need 8,000 more, which is 16 more questions, first place. That's not bad. That's really not that bad. I'm not going to do Balma anymore. I shouldn't even do Oolong. Top up to use PowerPoints on my way over. long as you're over the threshold, it'll still tick you one, so those 8 power points will still give me a tick of power points. I'll just go into negative after. So I'm basically full power points. I'm not a fan of this slowness. It's like having a bedrocky ingot all over again. Yeah, if you eat a bunch of food, like a few potatoes, and then start smacking shit with your potato, there's a really solid chance sometimes that it'll eat another one for you. Like this. See how my health is probably gonna go up? See, it went to 91. It'll give you a staggered heal while you're fighting for that potato. It still eats the potato, like I still lose 1 potato, but I get that 15 or 18% health that it gives you. They used to give 15, now they give 18. It's really weird. Messes with me. Yeah, like it's really useful for like hard stuff if you just pre-heal that. So if you had like cheese, for example, and you ate like 3 cheese and then started swinging, you'd get a cheese heal halfway through for like, I don't know how much that heals, like 40% or something? 30%? So it's pretty useful. Only for short fights. Long fights, that won't matter at all. Fights like this where you just want your health topped up. Yeah, like there it didn't happen. Does it take 30? It takes 30 in this one. That's weird. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not waiting for you. You are in base form and running away. I am not waiting for all that. It looks like it takes 30 instead, which is better. Maybe that's the mastery that's doing that. Probably not. You know, there's a lot of stuff with the mastery I haven't looked at. I stopped playing before the mastery dropped on this server, so I don't actually know exactly how it works. I know how mastery in general works, but I don't know how this server's mastery works specifically. It feels like I'm draining less power points this time. Oh, and muscle tower is reset. What's the cooldown on that? It is 30 minutes? That felt really fast. Oof. I can up my strength finally. Finally. Getting stronger. It'll be this way. This first floor is one of the hardest parts. Until you can one-shot these guys, they're always kind of annoying. They're kind of annoying, I mean like really annoying. That should be enough power points. I don't need like all of them. Swarm with Legendary is a game changer compared to base Swarm. My other quests are going to be ready pretty soon here. I know what you're feeling, man. I know what you're feeling. That ninja guy, Murasaki or whatever his name is, kinda tough. Yeah, he's got some HP on him. If you're gonna struggle anywhere in Muscle Tower, it's probably gonna be on him. Well, that and the guy below him, to be honest, because he's a decent amount stronger than the guys below. Mercenary tail back up again. No. Okay. But he is. Oh, and a concentration reset. Beautiful. Yeah, like right now I should just go get Kaioken. But I won't. You can't make me. I was gonna go to my regular base for sugarcane. That's what I was gonna do. Was it sugarcane or was it to the shop to buy more? Making our way on the monies. Get there soon. This one in Yamcha. I'm not gonna start below Yamcha anymore. Like I'm not doing long nether. I might skip you off as well. It's not bad. I just have a lot of stuff I have to do. Like I have to farm the dynamite. I have to grab my power points between quests that I don't particularly have time to do all of it. spend money if I don't have to. That's the wrong home. Oops. Oh well, more PowerPoints. Any paper? 8 sugarcane. Grab this revive capsule. There's no reason to be there. 5 sugarcane. No, not really. Alright, 3 more stacks of sugarcane. These are not the right spots. Are they? Oh no, they are. Because over there is food. Ah, that's expensive. I'll just buy 2 stacks. Yeah, that's kind of pricey. It's a small setback. Carrots are 1 for 5. I can only buy 1 carrot at a time. I want golden carrots, but I don't need them anymore now that I have a healing axe. You used to be able to buy dino bean and sensu beans, like genuinely. That was a thing you could do. But not anymore. That's right, I was doing this. Make another one. I don't know why I only made 1 chest. Obviously I want a double chest. And an anvil, that's right. I want an anvil. Let me get a better song coming in. I do kind of want to see how this generator is doing. Oh yeah, it's on. Oh yeah, we're fine. Don't even worry about it. I got some books now. I can make that anvil whenever. Since the converter's not out, it's pretty much the only reasonable use for my XP, other than just seeing it get bigger. I should block back here. through Parathri book. Yeah, I'll throw books in there, I guess. Wait, I just made a chest for them. No, I'm not throwing books in there. Yeah, I'm gonna see about that sharp 5 Z-sword. What's in there? Yeah, another dimension sword is actually not bad. You need Janemba essence for that. And it breaks pretty quickly. Powerful isn't horrible. Yeah. It's just Z-sword moment. Nothing else gets like close at all to the Z-sword other than the 1000 damages. Poison 1 for a level 30 enchant is crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna head over there too. I know I'm doing like anything but grinding this dynamite, but where are you even coming from? Okay. Holy moly. What are we doing here, gang? What's the occasion? Fellows? Let's get this all lit up. None of that, please. Ooh. A shiny one. You don't see those all the time. I know I should be getting this Ferris ore as well, just because it's actually pretty much the same thing once you get the upgrades for it. So I will. Like once you get the upgrades, it'll give you a really good chance of getting that pulverized shiny metal. Because I want an anvil. Just preemptively replenish my iron. past all sorts of gold. That should maybe help on some spawn rates. Some more dynamite cooking. Yeah, when everyone's newer level, there's gonna be more people farming dynamites. So at the start, you saw so many people just grinding out the dynamite. Now people have like auto farms with the thorns where it auto kills some spikes. And you know, that's whatever, but before there used to just be tons of people farming the dynamite. Never hurts to just have some stocked up. Maybe I shouldn't have used all my leather. Now I need some more for that Z-sword still, but it's gonna be a little minute until I get the money. Kill some cows whenever. Another smite for the the quest should be up by now. Right, like they should be up. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, my BP is definitely higher than it was. Did my super form really only take 30? I saw it take 30. So it had to have taken 30. But that felt like more than 30. Was it? No, that might have been 3 ticks, so 30. Yeah, it was only a 900 actually. And then I'm tweaking. This very so yeah. No, so weird. Muscle Tower? Oh yeah, Muscle Tower's up. Dang. Oh well. I'll just get more PowerPoints while I wait, I guess. No rush. Good job, dude. Good job, dude. I actually do want to see this, so if I get final form first. How much does this take? Okay, it's 30. Ah, I lost 20 for being in base. Irrecoverable. Ooh. Dang, I could have lost that one for sure. Oh, he's a little stronger than I am. That's his base form. Holy moly. Nice. He might be in Kaioken, but even so, that's still pretty good. Alright. Let us acquire this funding, this bread, this money, this currency. I don't need max power points. Probably should hit him if I want to kill him. Steak's actually a pretty good food source. breaking 1,000 pretty reliably. Yeah, Murasaki. That's his name. Ooh. I'm actually just throwing the hands with him. It's crazy. Finally strong enough for that. Right. Legendary does help. Certainly help. Work on. Yeah. Wrong buttons. I was too slow. Lost an extra 30. Seconds. Okay. I'll see if I can wait that long. The power points gain slowly, but they also get used up pretty slowly. So it's not bad. Let my health fill up first. That way I get more power points back. Okay. It's about as good as that's gonna get. Nice. this tower a little faster. Is good enough. Detrimental ass jump. Really? That deforms me? Okay. I swear I had another tick left. But apparently not. Pretty concretely did not have another tick worth a key left. It's okay. Okay, we have our key back. Our BP has been going up. Delayed cactus. Damn. It got me. Where you at, bro? Damn. Not even close to where you're meant to be. It's like I wanted to sell me a healing axe for fucking 2 gals, bro. I'm gonna be so real. The struggles that these civs and fighters and like all them low levels and P0s and them go through just to get like basic stuff is crazy. Like they are getting so overcharged for everything. 2 gals for a healing axe. I'm gonna go to my home real quick. Home. Reset it to home K. Like, It's not even close to fair. I got that axe in like less than an hour. You know how long it would take me to get 2 gals? At like infinity. I can't get 2 gals right now. The fastest way for me to get galactic Dragon Balls is for me to like, yeah, not is for me to like level up in prestige and then get kits. Like that is the fastest way. That's like the only way. It's like more or less the only way. Here's my little death chamber. It's pretty cool. I just made it so that I could get skulls faster. Yeah, I remember that I don't actually have any proof that I went and got that axe on my own because I wasn't recording it. Because I wasn't planning on getting it at the start. Can I really not sell these? Would have been pretty cool if I could. Not gonna lie. That's fine. I should be able to use the blaze rods as a fuel. So it's not like all is lost. Any of you guys gonna drop a skull anytime soon? I don't know why I'm grinding skulls, honestly. I don't need to grind skulls. I'm just here because now I'm here and then I'm here, you know? Now it's like I'm already here farming them. I might as well farm them. Gals, bro. That's living in my head rent free. That's got to be like rage bait or something, right? It's gotta be. Two gals, bro. That has to be rage bait. I'm just having a tough time imagining that it's anything other than rage bait. Like, what else could it be? Unless he thinks that you needed, like, one of those high tier sigils. That's like his only defense here, by the way. Is if he thinks that it takes one of the high tier sigils to make him. Which it doesn't, but if he thinks that it does, then that's a reasonable price. 2 gals. Maybe. Maybe 1 gal. But like, reasonably so, it shouldn't take 2 gals, ever. Like, no universe does that ever take 2 gals. 17k off P5. That's like a day of grinding. If you really like put your all into it. He should get it. Ooh, a skull. You. There we go. That was... It felt like it was more difficult than it had to be. Ooh, concentration reset. Someone loves me. Someone wants me to have a good day. Enchant another book too. Yeah, I'm not really sure why I grinded there. I had not really any reason. I hate that people just refuse to listen to P0. Like, they don't even, like, try to form their own opinion on it first. Well, that's not true. They have their own opinion, that's the problem. Is they don't try to, like, actually, you know... they don't look at the argument presented and give it any thought. They just say, P0, bad. You know, you just get discredited, man. Yeah, no, it's they don't like actually hear anything out. They just carry on. Like, it's crazy, man. But then if they hear that, like, oh, a P5 is saying it, then they're like, oh, it must be true. And it's like, no, I could totally be lying to them right now. I could. I could be maliciously just lying to them. And they'd believe me because I'm P5. And it's like, bro, what? I get it, like, reliable sources and whatever, but, like, come on, man. Try to look at stuff a bit objectively. I should power up for this. There's no reason to be doing this in base. Oh, I don't know. That's one of the things that grinds my gears. You know? It's just like, man, you gotta like, how are you gonna learn anything if you just stick to what you think you know all the time? Like, I don't even believe myself when I say stuff. It's just gotta keep yourself opened up. I don't know. I'm tweaking. Prop 3 again. Where's the prop 4s? Not I need any prop, but if I'm getting protection out of a book, I might as well get prop 4. I'm gonna go grab some more capsules. Oh, I guess I can close this now. It actually wasn't taking up much memory. Never mind. I didn't need to close it. I did, but I didn't have to. My fancy schmancy editing software. For those videos I do not edit, by the way. Minimal editing. You guys just see it raw. I'm not doing all that. I can buy some more stam caps. Beautiful. Oh, nice. That didn't cancel my TP. My stats are getting big. Seen some noticeable differences. Wait, was my battle power always this high? Mercenary Tau up again. I know I totally got sidetracked and just did not stay on track. So, all my quests are complete. Grinding pre-prestiging is actually like, it's a decent strategy. You know, it's not stupid. Like, it's not at all stupid. It's kind of close if you are like actually really grinding them. But oh no. Guess who has buttery fingers? Oh, I can't deform in this fight. I will die. Lost 20 more irreparable damage to my psyche. Like, because you keep 10%, so it's not stupid. If you grind, let's say 1,000 stats before you reset, you'll keep 100 of them, which 100 isn't bad when you're fresh, but like at the same time, that time it took you to grind 1,000 stats, you probably could have grinded 100 stats. It's not that bad. He's gonna go to P5, he'll start at 20k. 20k with an RPG sword. I know for a fact he has an RPG sword. He just lawnmowers DB Saga. You're gonna get 100 stats. Like, it's not that bad. You're gonna get your stats. You'll be fine. There's just not much point. The only reason you would do that, like hold your TP and like pre-grind it, is if you're waiting for something like a tournament or an event. Let's say there's brackets and you don't want to be outside of a bracket, So you want to participate in like the big league tournament instead of the little league tournament. And if you prestige, you'll be put in the little league tournament. Like, yeah, you would hold your prestige, but there's no point to stop grinding. You might as well still grind. You know, so then you have like millions of TP after the event, you dump it all into your stats before you prestige, and then you get like, you know, maybe a couple hundred extra stats or a few hundred extra stats after your prestige that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. But if you had the choice between just prestiging and grinding, or grinding and then prestiging, you obviously prestige. The math is just there. Source, I've done it. It sucks to try to wait for an event to like not really, I don't have it at 3 minutes. Okay, that's insane. Yeah, no, it sucks trying to grind and then hold the TP and then dump it and then prestige. Because it's like those, I don't know, maybe you grind for like a few days or a week. It's not very efficient. You burned like a couple days worth of grinding easily. It's not bad, it's still better than not training, but there are more efficient ways to do it. Ooh, max power points. I haven't been max power points in a minute. Beautiful. My TP costs are kind of getting up there. So are my stats. Holy moly. Slash BP. Hashtag when is Fran adding slash BP to just find out your battle power. Oh yeah, my daily reward. Okay, 13 minutes. I guess I'm just a nobody and I'm fat and stupid. Dang. $10,095. Yeah. Definitely getting stronger. Just be easier with Kaioken and potentially key boost pretty soon here. But oh no! Oh, I missed the question. RIP 500. I have muscle power. I feel like I have the quest, right? I think I might not have the quest. That's right, I don't have the quest. I looked at me only having Bulma. I know I don't have the quest. Oh, God, in 1080p as well. I'd say 4K, but I am not recording in 4K. It's not happening. It's okay. I didn't use any PowerPoints or anything, just stake. Really, like that's all. I lost stake in time. Rather if I didn't, but it's recoverable. Not all doomed. I was thinking that I killed 7. I'm like, pretty sure that's the last guy for 7. I don't know why I'm 0%. I don't need power points, but we're chilling is why. Save a steak maybe by just eating less. I'm not sure if I want to stay P0 for this or if I want to P5. I think I might P5. That way, when the server revamps, I have another account that's P5. Just because maybe I'll do a giveaway of the account. Who's not P5? I know a few people that are in P5. Ooh, maybe I could ask if they could transition that P5. Because they'll probably give some sort of, you know, extra to people that were P5 the previous revamp. They do that a lot. So, maybe I can ask to just transfer that P5-ness to someone else. Who knows? It's not like there's any shortage of P5s though. You know, like there's a few of them out there. There are definitely a few of them. I think they shouldn't have any sort of like bonuses to people that were Prestige 5 last revamp, because I mean, what's the point of revamping if you're just gonna keep stuff, right? I get that some people don't like revamps. They're like, oh, I'm gonna lose all my stuff, and it's like, okay, so is everyone. Like, that's fine. Like, it is what it is. Like, I get that you worked for it and you worked hard, but like, it's gotta reset eventually. Sooner or later, it's gotta reset to be 7. 1 minute. I'll wait 1 minute. You have a whole ass RPG sword, sir. Ma'am. No, it looks like a sir. No titties. Zoom. Con. Moving up in this world, I tell you what. I think small caps are 5,000 health, so they're only a full heal until 5,000. Anything after 5,000, you start losing a little bit of value on. But, I mean, they're still great for early game. Key capsules, I'm going to be so real with you. I have no idea how much those heal for key. I do not know. I think it's 8,000 maybe, if I had to guess. Could be 5,000. I do not know. I am not a knower. Yeah, no though. Thinking about it, like, you P0s, man, you guys have it so hard. Like, nobody listens to anything. You did it to yourself though, I'll have you know. You guys absolutely did it to yourselves. P0s have a terrible reputation because they earned it. But, like, oh, nobody listens to P0s. Nobody even considers them. They try to scam the shit out of 2 gals for this. Oh, brutal. I've seen people selling stuff to P0s all the time that's just like objectively a scam. Like RPG sword parts. One of the biggest scams I've ever seen in my life. It's RPG sword parts. People are paying multiple gals for a unique piece. Dude, I had chests full of those. It's not hard to farm them. Their drop rate is high. Just killing the NPCs is the hard part, but like, there's people that can. There are multiple people that can kill those NPCs. And yet, somehow, the people are making supers off of selling parts. What? Insane. See how many people are in the giveaway for those parts I was giving out. I think I give out 5 sets of unique pieces, so like 20 pieces. You can go ahead, bro, don't worry. Where's giveaways? In the parts. Yeah, 58 entries and 5 winners. Like, 10% of the people almost are gonna walk out winning. That's not bad. Alright, let's get it again. Like, but that, dude, giving that out is worth like almost a super wish, apparently. It's worth like half a super wish. Is what, just that, not including the Tathic God I'm giving out, not including the fucking Spirit Sword, Nozarashi, Crescent Rose, Gone By. Like, what else am I giving out? The Orb? The Orb, oh, I could only imagine how much the Orb goes for. The Orb is kind of gross to farm though. I think that one, if anything, is justified. I'm not giving out a Donma. I could have farmed it. I didn't feel like farming a Donma. That's. I didn't even want to farm my own Donma. Dude, I'm like, I'm giving out like a super wish worth of stuff. That's ridiculous. Ooh, I don't know why I powered up. I just lost 30 power points for the love of the game. For the lore. Yeah, no, like, giving out like a super wish worth of stuff is ridiculous. And it was just what I had lying around. I just had that stuff sitting there. In like a resonant strongbox that I was never touching. Just cause. I know there's a few people with just like extra super wishes worth of supers laying around for no particular reason. The economy on Super Dragon Balls and just Dragon Balls in general is so insanely inflated. I'll tell you exactly why too. It's the donator kits, realistically. Ooh. Oh, no reset. Crazy. Unlucky. It's the donator kits, dude. Like, those donator kits are so good for Dragon Balls. If you want a Super Wish, if you want an RPG sword, get a donator kit, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Get a donator kit, you're gonna be so happy. It's gonna give you like all the food you could ever want early game, all the capsules you could want mid to late to early game, all the TP keys, all the Dragon Balls. Just sell the TP keys for more Dragon Balls if you want to. Like, it's crazy. You won't win by paying, but you definitely aren't going to be a loser. Ooh, 500 in here. I typed that one pretty slowly. And I'm glad I kept Legendary overnight. There's a decent RNG chance that I lose it too. One tick of power points there. Not bad. I'm gonna need a stam cap for this. Of course. I dropped down form in time. Or not form, but power points in time. Beautiful. Hold on, let me calm down before I start doing tricks on myself. I don't need all of this health. Nope, that is not the right one. My fingers are all messed up. Yeah, no. My thoughts and prayers go out to the civs. I think everyone's a little weird. They got the civs. They ask the dumbest questions, but they also know nothing. So it's like playing the same server as a 5-year-old almost, which is like fine. You don't have to know everything before you play it. A lot of the questions that get asked are like questions you can very obviously find out for yourself relatively quickly. That's honestly faster if I just super form that. And then, oh, every last one of you prestiged players that are like slightly high level and all that, like, you guys are just, you're part of the problem. These civs are broken, penniless, and bitchless, and have no friends and no parents, like, because you're scamming them out of them, bro. Like, no wonder all these civs quit. It's 2 gals for a healing axe from this motherfucker. But I can't hate him. Like, I actually do stuff like that too. Not just to civs, though, just to everyone. So I don't know if he does that to everyone like I do. Where if I don't want to sell something, I'll just say like a high price, low key. If someone's like, yo, how much for, I don't know, like what's something I wouldn't have? How much for like an orb? I would say like, bro, give me like 2 supers for it or something, you know? Actually, I'm not even like, I wouldn't farm an orb for 2 supers. That's, I know they're not worth 2 supers, right? Like, I don't personally think an orb is worth 2 supers. But I wouldn't go farm an orb for 2 supers. You know what I mean? Like, 2% drop on a 500k HP boss. That's just, it's so slow. The chances you'll get one are just so low. You're gonna spend like hours there probably on average. Like, I wouldn't do that for 2 supers unless I really needed 2 supers. So maybe that's what he's doing. Because Major Fox at like 1 Namek. Like, and he was able to front, like he was offering to front me. Yeah, once again, shout out to my boy Major Fox. He's real as fuck for that. He was willing to like front me the healing axe and said, just pay me the Namek when you can. Like, oh, what a man. What a man's man. Like, that there is a man. But, like I said, I get the feeling from how that was going that, what's the name, thought it took, like, an upgraded sigil. Like, the really high-level sigil. Like, sure. At that point, yeah. You could charge whatever you want for that. It's gate-kept as fuck. What does this take? This takes a gold chest and, I don't know, that, and then obsidian or crystal chest. I think I might just use obsidian. That's a lie. I want to kill these first. This group of hooligans. Actually, I don't need to upgrade my chest. I do not need to. That gold chest will hold everything I need it to. Anyways, I'm just gonna do some more Form Master grinding, so I'll be back doing that.